What have you learned in your career about how to bounce back from a game that was kind of at your fingertips and you just couldn't quite grab it?
I don't know. I think for me, when I get older, you just kind of realize you just take each day as it comes at you. There's no sense in, worrying about something that's already happened. You can look back at it and learn things from it. But if you let something that happened 2 days ago take you out of what you're doing today, you're really not getting as much better as you could. So just taking things day at a time and attacking what you can.
You like that in games too? Because
yeah,
I think started getting sideways, and then all of a sudden you just started really putting pressure on them and made it a close game and made it up for grabs at the end. Was that kind of like what it was like the other night?
Yeah, it's the same idea in games too. Like, especially early in my career, I was really bad at that. I'd make a bad play and I'd be out of the game for the next 5 minutes and not really playing my best. So same deal for games like that. When they go on a little run, they go up like 14 or whatever it was. You can't take yourself out of the game. You guys keep playing, keep doing what we do, and then eventually it's going to even out a little bit and made it a game toward the end.
Right, just how are you feeling right now heading into Saturday?
Feeling good. I think the bye week is always nice to get a little rest, but also nice to work on some things that you need to work on. Once you get in the heart of Big East season, you're just prepping for the next team every single day. So it's been nice to get a little rest and then work on some bar stuff today. So feeling good heading into this.
What are some of those things you know this team's going to be working on?
Ball security is always one. I think we've turned the ball over a little bit too much recently, but besides that, I don't think it's anything really groundbreaking. Just fine-tuning a lot of the smaller things, or just really fine-tuning what we do, and in terms of like a system and offense and defense.
Well, guys, the same thing. All things considered, week off, the loss at Marquette. How big is it for you guys to bounce back on Saturday at Butler?
It's huge. It's like every single game this year. Martin Ferreira this year is a lot thinner, so we got to attack every day. Like, if we win, we can make tournament. If we lose, we're not in the tournament. It's just taking it like that, and every game at the highest level. That's it.
How do you keep that urgency in mind? You've been on teams that have had, I'm sure. But how do you keep that urgency in mind, but not let it become too much of a factor?
I don't know. I think part of it's just being like a competitor when like Martin Ferreira's fan, you got to win. Like, focus on just the next game and win that next one. You, as a competitor, you kind of thrive in that kind of environment, and you don't really let it overwhelm you. You just kind of just make the next game the best game. Focus on that.
The 5 out, they attack you. It's obviously bad matchup for your base defense. What did you guys learn about yourselves, maybe what you're capable of on that end of the floor against matchups like that not necessarily the best?
Yeah, I think this team can. Obviously, we have like a certain defense we like to play, but I don't think like throwing us against a team that's going to make us go out of that's going to throw us off too much. I think we showed we can do different things. Obviously, it wasn't perfect, but it's a step in the right direction that we play a team. March Madness, where we need to play a different defense. I think we got confidence that we can throw something else out there and play good defense against it.
Two more. I know you haven't seen this year's Butler team, but they got Telford and Brooks back from last year. What kind of problems do those guys bring?
They were really good last year. Obviously, they got us on our home court last year, so they showed us that they can win anywhere. But honestly, we haven't really scouted them too much this week, so I can't tell you too much specific. I just know they got a really good team over there. We're gonna have to be on our A game for them.
How do you feel about playing at Hinkle?
And Hinkle, there's too many dead spots on the floor. I'm just kidding. No, it's a really cool arena. It's always fun to go there and play. Their crowd is really good too. It always gets really loud. So yeah, it'll be fun to go there one more time.
Thanks, Ryan.